So a while back I made two PCs. I had my gaming PC and my editing PC. Now the gaming PC works absolutely fine, got RGB, looks good. But the editing PC on the other hand, for some reason the RGB doesn't work. So DEEPCOOL heard my cries and they've sent me some stuff. Try to get this PC a little bit more alive. They sent out 3 of their fans and 2 controllers. One controller is for ARGB, one controller is for RGB. So we're going to try them both and see which one works. Now the fans are ARGB, but unfortunately I won't be putting them in the editing PC. I'm going to try them in the gaming PC because the gaming PC is stupidly loud and I think these fans might quieten it down. Where in the editing PC, even when it's on maximum rendering 4K footage, still silent. So what we're going to do today is take the editing PC and try and just bring back the life with a bit of colour. So let's grab that PC and put it on the desk and see if we can get this thing a little bit of colour. So with this PC, it's under my desk, so I'm going to have to slide this out of here. I've unplugged everything, but it's a bit of a squeeze. Alright, here we go. So this is the editing PC. What I've got inside of here is nothing special, it just does the job well for editing 4K footage. I will put all the specs in the description so you can see for yourself what's in here, but I don't want to bore you with all of that stuff. What we're going to do is try and just get these lights working. For some reason the CPU fan, the fans and everything else don't work, where the motherboard does have its own lighting. So we're going to try and see if we can somehow figure this out. Take off the back and see the terrible cable management. Oh, hello. Shocked myself. Cable management's actually pretty decent. So we have got a 3-pin here, which comes in handy, but it's the VDG. That is where I don't know where that would go to. So this is for the RGB and fan. So that would be for these little guys here that have the 3 pins. That would then go in like this. These ones on the other hand, I don't know where they would go. Do that for all of them, which I'm hoping is enough. Another pin there. Hopefully that is all of them. The bit that I am confused, that would be a SATA cable, which I don't think we have one spare, rather annoyingly. Yes we do, yes we do, haha. Ooh, hang up a minute. Hang on a minute. Aha, hang on a second. I think we've figured this one out. These both got to be powered at the same time. GDV goes on there. The 3-pin would go on there. So I think I figured this out. I do have a RGB header which has 4 slots, but all of my fans had 3 pins. So I was like, okay, this little baby here is the ARGB one, and this one has got the right adapter for the 4 pins on the front of the motherboard. So that goes into there. Then it goes into your SATA cable, and that powers this. Then this block has to get powered by a SATA cable, so unfortunately we've lost a hard drive, but it was just a backup, so that's fine. And then the GDV goes into this little box here, as well as a 5-volt like little display, little outlet as well, and that then obviously powers this. That goes into a fan controller on the PC, because if you wanted to obviously control fans through this, you can do so, but I am just going to be using it for RGB, so I probably won't actually need that plugged in. I will keep it on just in case, but we're going to plug all of these now into this box, and hopefully that then boots up some sort of control for our lighting and everything, and it just works. If not, I'm out of options and we'll go back to the drawing board. Right, okay, it's all put back together, all wired up. We're now going to plug it in, but unfortunately I have to put it back underneath to plug it in. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully, look at all this dust. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's from the bottom of the PC. God damn, because I just dusted it as well. That's why it's in the air. Yeah, I'm going to put it back on, and fingers crossed this thing has lighting. Let's go. Okay, so all I've done at the moment is actually put the power in. I've not plugged anything in yet because I just want to see if this is going to work. So we're going to press the button and hopefully we have some lighting. Get out of town. Get out of town! What? I don't know how to control it though. It's the only bad thing about this. It's stuck on this loop. So, I mean, bonus is we have light. They all work. It's just the fact that it's not a controller in a sense of I can press a button. There might be something I can do on software, so we're going to try that and see if I can get it just to a plain blue, white, whatever. But I'm so happy we have colour. We have a full PC now brightly lit up, finally. Even the CPU cooler's working, all the fans and the top fans as well, perfect, which is what I wanted. So I mean, DEEPCOOL, you've done your job. I mean, you've given me something that can actually save my PC from not having any colour in it to now being able to have colour. If you've got any ARGB fans or an ARGB CPU cooler, there is this option out there that allows you to now have your fans and your CPU cooler with color. So I will have to look in the software and see if I can control it, because at the minute it's doing this like rotation of just flicking different colors, which I would like it just to be a stationary color. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go and see if I can change the colors in any software so they're not doing that flickering thing. If I do, I will leave it in the comments below to let you know that I have done this. At the end of the day, DeepCool have done their job and they've allowed me to have RGB on a non-ARGB motherboard. So thank you for them sending this out. We'll be doing another video for the fans going into the gaming PC, so we can give you a comparison of how loud they are compared to the fans that are already in there. But for now, this was just to show you you can have ARGB control over a non-ARGB motherboard, so it allows you to have the lighting in your fans and your CPU cooler. Now I will say this before I head off: if your PC case has got an LED button, you will be able to change the colors and the mode through the case. So like with my gaming PC, that has got an LED button, and my old case that I used to have before these two also had an LED button, and that allowed me to change the LED colors, customization and things like that through that one button. So just keep that in mind. If you have the LED button and a non-ARGB board, you can still have RGB on your system, on your CPU, on your fans, and you know, without having to go out and buy an ARGB compatible motherboard, or having to go out and get a new motherboard that has 4 pins or 3 pins or whatever it is. You can use controllers and it will do the same effect. So if you need these, they will be linked in the description, and I appreciate DeepCool for sending these out and helping me finally get color in this PC. It looks great, I just need to control it. So other than that, I'll leave you with it, and remember, look in the comments if I have done it, and I'll let you know what software I had to use and so forth. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, capture, create, captivate. I'll see you all in the next video, and also showing the fans going into the gaming PC.